Okay. So am I live? Am I? I don't really stream much, so, you guys are gonna have to tell me what's going on. Let me, Oh, cool. I got a cool thumbnail of me with, Austin. You guys are gonna have to tell me what's going on. Alright. Someone is there. People are here. Alright. So we got some plans to do, is what I'll say. How do I don't wanna... Okay, I got my shot on the side here. Wait. I just screwed up the thing. Okay, locked. Moosta? Wait, is that the... Who's Moosta? That isn't the YouTuber, is he? No. Okay, cool. So, I don't even know what to do here. So I did a fun meme video that was half serious and then half kind of like over the top. Dude, there's actually... I was worried it was going to be all mean comments, okay? Because there's a lot of mean comments on the internet about me right now. and so to even get like one or two nice comments is, it's, at least I'm glad I entertain people. And so, I don't know what I want to do here. Alright. Jeez. Yeah, even something... Okay, so, yeah, so people... apparently. I was not expecting this stuff to blow up that today. Is the short story. I was putting some jokes in there, and I was thinking it would be funny. But when I make a video and I add jokes, it's like funny to myself. I'm not really expecting other people to... I'm not like really expecting other people to get it or like to go along with it or like... And so I almost want to like go through my other YouTube content to see what... Is the volume all right on kind of the stream, by the way? I'm not... It's... Okay. I want to do like an intro. I need to do like a coming out stream. No, not like that. I need to do a stream where I'm like talking about myself or saying what I'm about or saying like what I want to do in the future. Because all you guys are seeing are the memes. All you guys are seeing is like the viral blow up and the clips and even like the video. And it's... I gotta get control of my narrative, is the way I'll put it. And I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And it's hard, because I've been in the, we'll call it the drama space for quite some time, where I'm looking out onto other people, and I'm looking out on how other people deal with drama. And it's always easy to be, like, kind of the backseat person. And now that I'm, like, finally in it, it's, like, a little overwhelming. And... What am I supposed to do? What do you mean it's not the way to start a live stream? What am I supposed to do? I don't have a plan here. You think I had a plan? And so I'm going live now because I don't have much time. Because you're in a situation like this, and let's make the screen bigger for a bit. If you're in a situation like this, a vast, quickly moving, viral moment, you gotta move quickly. You gotta figure out what you want to do. You know, one thing that you could do is just run away. Just like go silent. Just disappear. And that is because most internet drama doesn't last that long. people talk about it for a little while, and then there's like a new thing, over the next kind of couple days, and people kind of forget about you. And so when you're in kind of a crazy situation like I am, you have to strike fast. You have to make decisions. You have to figure out where you want to go, and it can't be perfect because nothing involved in any of this is perfect or planned or really in anybody's really control. And you just gotta freaking take what actions you can because it's very, very quickly moving. And so no, you do. It is what you do. Here's the reason why. You guys don't get it. You are going to get one or two situations in your life where it's like, it's like a turning path. It's like a crossroads. It's like, can I go this way? Can I go that way? And if you don't do something, if you don't take action, you're going to look back on these moments for the rest of your life thinking like, what if I went for it? What if I went all the way, didn't second guess myself, didn't do whatever? And this is one of those moments. And so that's what I'm feeling right now. Is, yeah, there's a lot of hate on the internet about me. I am somebody who I've been following internet hate for a long time. I am a rare breed of people who I can deal with it, is what I'm saying. It was still a little bit, all the hate is kind of a little bit overwhelming. It's because it's like so much. Okay, to be very honest, the way that you deal with the hate is you just like don't really look at it. So I know, for example, Moist Critical has made a video about me. Asmongold has made a video about me. Hassan has made a video about me. I haven't watched any of it. I haven't looked at any of the reactions, at any of the, actually, maybe I should. Wait, that could be the live stream. Shit, I'll react to other people reacting to me, and then it's like it's like a back and forth, like a freaking real streamer, like a person. No, I don't know if I want to do that. So yeah, I mean, I'm not bragging here when I say that I'm a rare breed of person. I'm not bragging. I'm saying that I am a terminally online retard who has been in this for way too long, and so it just doesn't faze me. That's why. And so it is more entertaining to me than it is necessarily kind of like a thing that I'm worried about. Other people would be worried. And so I took a shower, dude. Okay, that's why it stinks. And so I am sitting her down. Yeah. Well, it's okay. So what do I do? Actually, let's just get my stream. I just want to make sure I can see chat. I don't know if I can be. Here's the thing. I don't know if I can be entertaining to like a large number of people on live. Like, this shit's hard. No, I'm not gonna play Super Monkey Ball. It's not rage bait. No. Hop on SMB. Who's SMB? So maybe I'll just get down to it. Let's change the theme. Drama plans. What do I do? And we will just talk this over and see, is the R word against the rule? No, I'm having fun, guys. I only got like 60 viewers, but maybe what do I do? Let's write things down. Key points. 1. Move quickly. 2. What's a... Actually, let me change the title. What's a good title? To just call this stream. Edit video. I'll call it, x.com/steal20. Okay, so, and the title will be called King Reddit Mod Figures Out What to Do. King LSF Reddit Mod Figures Out What to Do. That'll be my title name. King. Yeah, I hate to say that I'm not like that entertaining, guys. So 1, move quickly. 2, don't become a lol cow. Hint. Too late. 3. What's 3? I don't even know. Grow socials? Get relevant again? Leverage? These are like very vague terms. This is like general, we'll call this amass power. That's what we'll call that one. I'm being facetious, but not really. Make change. Fix the world. Easy. Right? Those are my goals. Those are vague. They don't mean anything. Yeah, I already have a job, sir. I make $1 million a year. Okay, I have stock options. Okay, but I don't think people understand. This is not what I do in my real life. I work in artificial intelligence, guys. I live in San Francisco. I got in early on like a top tier AI company. I'm gonna be okay. And I'm sitting around in my personal life, fucking doing Reddit and talking about internet drama and being a lolcow on the internet. That is who I am as a person, while being I don't like bragging like this, but it's true. It's I'm not making an apology video. I got warned very specifically to do not make an apology video. No matter what I do, I will not apologize. I will not do it. You can't make me. You cannot force me. I will not give in. I cannot really not be stopped. I will not surrender. I will not do it. Okay? I won't do it. And okay, the person's saying, am I rage baiting for attention? Alright, so now that we got 80 viewers in here, 90, 100, I'll give you the deal. I'll give you guys a peek behind the curtain. So I was a Reddit mod. I spent a lot of time on this. I was in a very dramatic subreddit. That had a lot of drama going on here. I got kicked off. A lot of it due to my fault. And then I made a Hail Mary funny video in response to that. And the point of the video was that there was a lot of very... I might declare war. There was a lot of very real points in that video that I do believe. So those points are... And so I do believe a lot of the arguments that I made in the video. But I am clearly playing in to the joke. I am clearly being exacerbated, throwing in a couple lines, like I threw in like a funny line about like Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities. It was so funny that I had to say that. And the point of the video is that it does sound ridiculous. It does sound over the top. It does sound absurd. It does sound like I'm like some silly, dramatic, power-hungry mod, and all of that is actually true, but there's still a point here. And I'm still right. And we can talk about why. And so, that's why I'm not giving up. That's why I would not surrender. But yes, I do know how I look. I do know the jokes that I make about me. And yeah, so let's talk about that. So what do I mean when I say that I was right? Or that I stand by some of the things that I said in the video? Well, those things are, Reddit is a $50 billion company. It is the 6th most viewed website in the US, I think. Maybe the world. I don't know. At least in the US. 6th most viewed. And it's run by an army of unemployed, crazy people, which are its moderators. This, to me, is insane. These spaces, if you think that I'm dramatic, if you think that I'm crazy, there is so many worse stories that you just don't hear about. And I just don't know how this company is running the way that it is with the fucking psychopaths that are involved in all of it. And that includes me, by the way. If you're at all thinking like, well, Sale, well, Brian, that seems awfully hypocritical of you, that you're complaining about these terminally ill-aligned idiots who are unemployed. Well, I'm not employed. Who are overly involved, power obsessed, taking this stuff too seriously, way too cringe, whatever. All of your accusations are true. And yet, despite that, I'm still right. Every accusation that you make about me, every claim of me being this crazy person, this over-the-top Reddit mod, that should worry you, because I ended up becoming the top moderator of the #1 gaming subreddit on the entire platform that has millions of views per day, and is like a huge... I mean, I know it's a drama subreddit, but that should worry you. It should bother you that somebody like me had completely unaccountable power for a year. And it's like... I am taking a... Okay, I'm playing up the... I gotta pull that back a little bit, because that's gonna sound like I'm... That's gonna sound like I'm... People are gonna take that wrong. See, I have to do this thing. I have to play this game where I don't want to do a very passionate... I don't want to make a very passionate argument, because now I'm falling into the joke again. I'm falling into the person is taking it way too seriously or whatever. And so I gotta caveat it and pull it back a bit, and say it in a nicer way, so people don't kind of dismiss the words that I'm saying because of the optics of it. And so here's the real... Okay, I'll admit this right now. I'm very into argumentation, and so when I'm making an argument, I inhabit it. I become it. I become the argument. I'm role playing the argument. I'm all in, and so I'll say things that I can just go off on a rant, and I can sound very passionate, and it sounds like I'm very deep involved in it. But if you actually want to get my real opinion, I will always pull it back to a more reasonable position that is caveated and is not as crazy as the one that I just did this stupid crazy rant on. So that's kind of how I work. And so let me give you the cap. I was saying all that because I caught myself. I stopped myself before I started getting passionate. I'm passionate about the arguments. The point here is $50 billion company, #6 website in the world, and it's run by crazies. Though, that's the point of the video. I need tea. Well, no. 5 seconds. All right. So what do we do now? What do we do now? I don't care if they don't care about me. It doesn't matter. So that is the pitch. That I gave you the insight into the video. Is that yeah, like wow, it's just like weird. And so yeah, like make fun of me all that you want, but like every time that you make fun of me, you're agreeing with me. Because if I'm being made fun of, if I'm being called like a crazy online weirdo, well then you could ask yourself like, why was this guy internet, or it's just whatever. I guess you could just say that, but I don't know. It's just weird. This is how this $50 billion company's run. So what do we do now? Okay, I'm gonna ban this person. Put user in timeout. Do I react to the Moist video one? I don't know, because I don't want to turn that into... I don't want to do like a react. Here's the problem. I don't want somebody else to be controlling my narrative. I want to be the one instigating. And if I'm reacting, I haven't even seen the video. And I know it'll get a lot of views. And I just don't want to do it. I want to do something else. I want to, like, put out more... Ugh. I can't, like you gotta remember rule number 2. Don't be a lol cow. And so... I don't, yeah. Here's the thing. I think I know what Hassan would say. And it's funny because I think Hassan is one of the few people who actually agrees with a lot of what I said in the video. Which sounds crazy. But, he, you know, as the subject of a lot of hate from that subreddit, probably knows more than most people about the effect and power that a subreddit has, and the effect and power that moderators on those subreddits have, and the unaccountableness of them. And I guess in his opinion, and certain on his opinion, it would be the unqualified nature or bias or badness of those people. Certainly from his perspective, it's funny because he would actually agree with me. He would be like, wait a second, you're right. He's making a good problem, and this is exactly the person who's demonstrating why this is such a bad problem. So, California, raid this guy? What do you mean? What are you guys doing? So, okay, let me respond to what somebody said in chat, which was, do I think Reddit mods deserve to be treated like celebrities? That was a over-the-top, funny joke that I had to say, but the truth of it is, Reddit, the company, does not support its moderators enough. And I don't know what you want to call support. Like I'm not like having an army of lawyers that you're paying to give to the moderators. That's a little absurd. And so like how far you go along that path probably not to celebrity angle. They would probably be better off if they did more to support these crazies that are running their $50 billion company. So that's my real opinion, is that they should be doing something. Reddit has millions of subreddits and at least 2 mods per subreddit, so supporting them would be very hard. You're absolutely correct. Great point, Mr. Person, who, in chat. But what you can do is you could do what they're already doing now, which is you could take the top, like 500 subreddits, the ones that gets the most views, and you could give support to those subreddits. And that's in fact what they already do. They already have a partner program that they basically take these high-level important ones and they give those people the support. Oh, let me get my tea. Keep giving me questions like that. I wanna hear. Okay. Oh my god, it is so awesome having the microphone. Let me tell you guys why. I do tons of debate. I do tons of argumentative stuff, either in person or online or in the comment section. And the reason why it's so freaking awesome to be in my position right now is I have the microphone, and that means that I can pick the things that I want to respond to, and I can pick the things that I don't, and I can rephrase it, re-narrativize it. I control it. It's pretty awesome. As opposed to having to deal with people who are like taking you in bad faith, or maybe I can be the bad faith person. It gives me control over the narrative. I like it. It's great. So, what was I saying? Yeah, why do they not give support to all moderators? Well, yeah, obviously that would be very expensive to get this high level of support to every subreddit, but that's okay because subreddits are top heavy. Most of the views are at kind of a couple of these top subreddits, and they already have a program for this called the Reddit Partnership Program, where they're supposed to be doing this. They're just not funding it enough. They're just not giving enough resources through this existing thing. And also, even worse, even the ones that do exist, Reddit moderators don't take advantage of them enough. Do I genuinely believe that Reddit moderators have actual power? Great question. I think that the only way that I can explain this is with specific examples. And in fact, that is going to be a video series that I create. Do Reddit mods have power? Video series. And the titles are going to be something like this. How LSF destroyed Atrioc. That is going to be the title of one of the videos. Here's why. This is a very deep in the internet lore here, okay, that you're not going to know unless you have access to kind of like the information that I do. And so people don't know about Atrioc. This is a great example. Atrioc is a kind of a commentary kind of live streamer. He actually used to work at Twitch as well on the marketing team. And Atrioc had a major blow up about 3 or 4 years ago. I forget. And in this blow up, what happened is that he had a like a single frame in his live stream where he was like searching up like deep fake porn or something of like fellow kind of live streamers. So how did that happen? What happened? Well, one guy in like a Discord was going through looking at tabs, and then after like this one guy in like some like harassment kind of or stalking drama, we'll call it a drama Discord. There's all these like crazy drama Discords. They found the screenshot. They made one post to live stream fail. and then it went viral because of that post on Livestream Fail, getting millions of views. So LSF, when I say that LSF has power, I more mean it in like a snowball that caused the avalanche kind of a way. So obviously, LSF does not control in like this. Okay, first let's talk about like what happened. So that is what happened, is that this post went viral about Atrioc, and then the consequence of that was that his like career was ruined for like years. He even spent like $200,000, paying money to like get rid of deepfake images on the internet. It was a massive drama. He took a huge hit. He's recovered now. He now had like an interview with like Gavin Newsom, but yeah, he took a big hit with like real serious monetary damage. And the question you have to ask yourself is, would this event have happened if not for the viral post on LSF? And you can have your opinions on that. I'm not really sure. Like maybe somebody would have posted somewhere else, for example. But when I say that Reddit mods have power, or I mean my experiences with LSF, I more mean it in a snowball that causes the avalanche kind of a way. The snowball, if you will notice, is not the avalanche. Okay? It is not an avalanche. And if the avalanche kills somebody, like that's the other snow. But the snowball still started it. It was still a necessary step that would have not, it would have like not happened if not for that snowball. And so that's what I think. It's like it's a little bit diffuse terms of power, and it's really hard to know what would happen or what not, because we don't have a counterfactual, but you just got to think about it. I'm just trying to make you guys think about these questions. So, okay, there's somebody who's like spamming these messages. Okay, stop. If mods are financially motivated or chasing deals, it creates a blatant content and could lead to corruption. Let's talk about that. What do you mean by corruption? What do you mean by conflict of interest? What is what is like the bad thing that happens? I'll give you a controversial. I'll give you like a controversial answer that which is that you shouldn't be thinking about like conflict. You shouldn't necessarily be thinking of like conflict of interest or not. You should be thinking about actual effect. You should be thinking about how does this. Okay, stop. Timeout. You get a timeout, dude. I did not make any money, dude. I am a very wealthy person already. Let's say there's an event. What's a cool thing? Do you guys have an example of like a cool thing for a subreddit? Like, do you guys think AMAs are cool? What about when, let's say Helldivers. They work with the Helldivers subreddit. And they do a special announcement on the subreddit. Or they do a giveaway. Or they, I don't know, what can you do with a subreddit? That's the question. So, like, let's say Helldivers does that with the Helldivers subreddit. They give away game keys. Maybe they give away merch. What is the conflict of interest? What is, like, the bad thing that happens? Let's even say that they do pay the mods. Let's say the Helldivers company pays, like, maybe not pays, but let's say they give them, like, free merch or something. What happened that was wrong? I can steel man the argument a little bit here, and I could say, like, okay, could they pay them to remove a negative thing about them, I guess? Maybe. But, like, conflicts of interest in the world are everywhere. Reddit is not special. You could think about... this is just a platform. Reddit is a platform like any other platform. Like Twitter, like live streaming, like YouTube, like influencers in general. And a person who controls that platform can misuse it or not, and money can affect it or not. But I think it would be weird to go around saying something like, I don't think that a person on Twitter should ever make a brand deal with another group because that might affect how they act on their Twitter account. Like that feels like a weird. Like the same thing applies, right? Like the same. Like, okay, what if that person on Twitter stops saying mean things about the whatever? And so. Timeout. And so yeah, that's my thoughts. And so I think people freak out a little bit too much on that. And like, as long as you're doing good things for the subreddit, whether or not somebody like in like a very roundabout way benefits or whatever in some way, I don't think that just like blows it up. I just think you gotta watch out about this stuff, but to just rule out any sort of cool thing that a subreddit could do with working with a company just because you said conflict of interest feels kind of lame to me, and you wouldn't apply this logic to any other kind of influencer kind of thing. So that's my thing. What else do you guys have for me? You were not doing good things with the subreddit, bro. Look, it may seem obvious in retrospect. Like, sure. You know, obviously, if this thing was a scam or something, that you know, was a mistake. I'm not going to do a big apology video about it, though. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and I was listening to kind of Mythic Talent and the influencers. I thought they had it, dude. I guess, dude. Screw me for. I mean, it is an interesting lesson to learn, right? But I don't think it's that great. I don't think it's that insane to listen to the opinions of like a very in-use kind of talent agency. I don't think it's that crazy, but yeah. Well, what? I got a job application. Don't worry, dude. I got a lot of. I got a lot of job offers already for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I got a real job. You made people lose money. No, I'm told that everybody got refunded. And I saw statements from people who did spend money who said they got refunded. If there's an example of a single person who has not, I would like to hear about that. Because if that were the case, I can make a video about it, okay? I would love to find who these people are. I'll interview them. I will do the due diligence that, you know, Charlie did not do, the Moist Critical did not do, by finding actual proof of the scam. Because, I know, this is going to be a controversial thing to say, but there is a difference between circumstantial evidence, even strong circumstantial evidence, which I agree. You could say that this is a situation of strong circumstantial evidence of like something shifty going on. And there's a difference between that and it being 100% confirmed with an actual documented thing that could be proved in a court of law. Because what I can tell you is that if you were to go to a court of law, a judge, and say, hey, there's this thing, and they had an AI image on their website, that is not, and therefore they're a scam, that is not something that would hold up in court. You could say it's strong circumstantial evidence and that's obvious, but it's still not the same. Okay, like as you could not care about that distinction, but it's still not the same thing. And I do want to find that. I want to know. I was, you know, got pulled into this thing, and I want to figure it out. I want to know what the thing is. Cool. Refunded? I mean, I don't know. I just, look, he spent 2 hours trying to find evidence. Look, dude, I just remember seeing some comments on the internet, okay? Like, I remember some people talking about it. I haven't looked it up, and I'm not, like, now that everybody's here, somebody else go find it, okay? I'm not gonna do, now there's an army of people listening to it. This is my call to action. Somebody who has gotten refunded, who did put their money into it, please find me a clip of this. I remember seeing clips of this, of somebody saying it somewhere on the internet. So please go out and find this. I'm not gonna do it again, okay? Like I would do it before, but I've done too much. I have too much stuff to do already. So somebody figure it out, dude. It takes a lot of work. Does it not seem weird that I joined Reddit moderation because it had power? Because I thought it had power? Well, there's two questions involved in that. Question one is, do you think that Reddit has power? And then question two is, do you think that it is a good idea to be power seeking? I mean, my opinion. Look, dude, I'm just a terminally online weirdo, okay? But you gotta understand, there's worse people than me. You can go lower. I can promise you, you can go lower. And I'm not a high bar. I'll give you an example. Okay, I'll justify that. Do people remember what LSF used to be? LSF, back in like 2017, 2016, used to be the place where like revenge porn of like wardrobe malfunctions of streamers got posted. Okay? And that's what the moderators of that subreddit back in 2017, 2016 supported. So, I think I'm better than that. Criticize me all you want, but there's worth. Show proof of the refunds. I don't feel like it. On the website, they said that there will be no refunds. Okay. I do have a message from the organizers saying that they refunded people. That is a log that I have. But I don't, I don't, like, remember, like, when I say something, I wasn't expecting that to be, I thought it was, like, an obvious thing. I was not expecting this to be a claim that was being disputed. And so the reason why I said that is because I thought there was... I remember seeing clips of this, or like seeing like a streamer saying that people got refunded or something. I don't have this on my hand, and I'm not gonna be able to find it. But like, yeah. So like, if you challenge, like, okay, you don't have to believe me. Like just go. Here's the thing. The reason why I'm not gonna do this right now is because it'll come out. Right? Like, if this is some huge issue, you know, it's viral on the internet, somebody will figure it out. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I imagined it. Okay? It's possible. But I'm not gonna, like, do this back and forth thing. Yeah. Show the message. Let me see. We'll make sure they haven't deleted their Discord account. That would be really annoying. No? Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm definitely, well, I'm definitely going to screenshot it so I can keep it for later. And okay, sorry. Give me like 60 seconds, guys. Refunds. At the time, we've instructed and to cease all production. We are in process of filling these requirements. We are beginning to refund everyone involved. Okay. Cool. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for somebody for bringing that. Yeah. Thank you. I have to. That's a good idea. I didn't. Because he could have deleted the message, and that would be like fucked. Imagine this guy had like deleted the message, and now I'm like screwed. No. No. I screenshotted it now though. Oh, I'm being lolcowed right now. I'm getting pulled along into somebody else's stuff, and I don't want to do that because I'm the one with the microphone, bro. I'm the one with the microphone. Does anybody have any other questions? And I will pick and choose the ones that I want to respond to and what not to. You guys don't have to argue about it because it'll come out. The refund thing will... Somebody will figure it out. I mean, I don't have to justify it to you guys because like I know that. So it's like if you know something's gonna happen, I don't need to. Yeah, whatever. One frame per. Wait, is the video not good? I want to meet. Did your connection? My connection is bad. What? Okay. How do I? I mean, I'm glad I talked to you. Okay. How do I fix that? How do I fix my connection? What? The Twitch employee thing. I don't want to talk about that story because it's like it all. It's like a funny. There was more than one story, is what I'll say. And I don't want to. I don't want to nuke somebody. If they're, I was not expecting this to like blow this big. I even like included somebody's like name in this. There's like a Reddit guy. I put their name in. I shouldn't have done that. And so I don't. Wait. Reddit Mod Figures. I'm looking at my stream right now. Okay, does anybody know what I have to do? How do I fix this? Output? What's the how do I fix the lag? I need to know what the lag is, guys. Oh, I can't change it. Tell me, okay, does anybody know what this is? How do you do the... I'm not doing it, guys. Okay, does anybody have any other questions? What's the... I have the microphone. Okay. No, I think it's just my my bitrate or something. Did they not? Did they? It's more. The story is more complicated than that. I'm not gonna. Yeah. So on that meeting or one of the, there's technically, there was technically two situations. One which was like real super crazy, and then another one which was like not really that big of a deal, and it was like, and I don't want that to be conflated. Where like the one part, there's like one situation that it just didn't like matter at all, but people misinterpreted it and they thought I was talking about them, and so The point being is, I'm not gonna like nuke people who are not involved in this when like that's not really my point. I'm not trying to. We have moved past this when like that's. I'm not trying to nuke Twitch or Twitch employees at the moment. That was more of a supporting evidence thing, in which I was trying to describe kind of like Reddit and the effect that it has on kind of the company. I mean, look, Twitch is live streaming company. LSF is the biggest place for Twitch news. Of course, the company thinks about that subreddit, and yeah, and that was the point of that statement. But I have other ways of proving my central point, which is kind of the effect that Reddit can have on people or the company, and I'm just gonna like go in that direction as opposed to doing this other like a fight that I don't want to do and I'm not ready to do it yet. I've moved off of the Twitch stuff because there's other stuff to talk about, and there's other, so I don't need to do a war with Twitch. So what's the other stuff you guys want to talk about? What is okay, I was looking at other people's stuff. What do people want to talk about? I'm being ping flooded? Get a job, okay. Okay, we're not doing that. Timeout. No, I'm not being DDoS. I'm just like my bitrate is bad. So what else is there? I want more questions because I want to be able to answer them in a way where I am able to most effectively do so, and I control the microphone, and I can strawman you so that I can then be more prepared for these kind of difficult questions later. Can you hear me though? What like is the video bad or is it the Okay, what do you guys have? Well, I think it's a bitrate thing, but you can hear me, right? I just want to make sure you can hear me. If you can hear me, it's fine. Okay. Well, people just say lag. I'm not doing the Twitch question right now. Delete. I'm not deleting my account. So what? Ask me questions. I need to know what people are talking about. Yeah, because I didn't know about this refund thing. That was interesting. Here's the thing. That refund thing works in my favor because I'm fairly confident in this one, and so if somebody doubles down on it, that's awesome because somebody else can like double down on like a problem. Yeah, because okay. I'm putting 2 and 2 together here because I did not watch Charlie's video, and so I'm just reading about the narratives that are being like sent to me. Apparently, some narrative that Charlie must have said about me in the video I did not watch is that he spent 2 hours trying to find examples of people talking about how they got refunded, and he couldn't find any. is what he's saying. And he's doing this because I said people got refunded. And so what I have right now is I have a screenshot from the organizers saying that people got refunded. That's one. That doesn't, obviously that's not huge proof, but that's why I'm saying it. And then I remember reading comments on the internet about this, and like streamers talking about it, but I didn't. I'm not going to say that I had receipts because I was not expecting to be pushed on this point. So here's the reality, guys. You guys think that you can do like a gotcha here, where you're like, oh, you made a claim, but you didn't like, you know, screenshot or do whatever. Like that's not how people think or work. Like I wasn't even expecting to get pushback on that one. Because I thought like this was just I thought it was just public knowledge. Because if I had seen the comments, presumably other people had seen it too, unless I was the only one. I guess maybe there were. Maybe I imagine it. Who knows? But we'll figure it out. You want to talk about how you won't show the message? That's not the purpose of this thing right now. What other questions do you guys have? Okay, I don't know how to fix this, guys. What am I supposed to do? Streamlabs fix bitrate. Settings advanced. Okay. I don't. Okay, settings advanced. Okay. Can you guys tell me what's... I don't know what that means. Is there like an automate... Like... Okay, what other questions do you guys have? Is it true that a few Reddit mods rule most of the subreddits? There are some... I think there used to be cabals, but a lot of them left after kind of like the Reddit protests. And so I think it's less now. Because I'm... Why did I run from JSTLK? Because I'm controlling my own narratives right now, dude. I can't be, I'm not gonna be acting... Here's the problem. The difference between being lolcow versus masterclass viral expert. What's the difference? Fine line. And here it is. Who controls your actions? Is it me or is it others? That is the difference. And so the answer is, I have to make very intentional efforts right now in like the next couple of days to figure out the stuff that I'm doing and the stuff that I want to do. And if I just get pulled along with the internet or the memes or the jokes, then well, log out. That's the answer. And so get pulled along. So what does that mean in practice? That means that I figure out what I want to do on my own. And then I do it. For example, This stuff right here. I just came up with that on my own. Nobody told me to do it. Nobody gave me the idea. Nobody was in a chat saying, like, you must respond to the thing, and therefore answer my question, and therefore do the response. I just went for a walk, and I thought of this. And so, now I'm going to do it. And so, you know, I've already done one or two kind of like interview stuff or whatever. And that was fine. But I'm not going to just like do a dozen of these. Unless there's like a really good... Like there has to be like a really good thing that I want to talk about. If there's like a thing that I want to talk about, and I like find the right person who's already brought up content about it, then I'll talk to that person. But I'm not going to talk about what other people want to talk about. Because I'm not going to be a lolcow. I'm just going to do what I want. Guys, here's the thing. You can just do what you want. Did you know that? Did you know that you could just, like, take an action and just ignore it when people tell you to do something else? And then just, like, do a different thing instead? You are not controlled by what the internet tells you to do. And so that's what I'm going to do. To give you an actual answer of somebody who I might talk to, is there is, okay, so I just want to make very sure. I know, like, the video looks bad, but, like, the voice is fine, right? I just want to make sure people can hear me. Because if people can hear me, I'm fucked. I said I might show, but you're Hut, this guy, I know you, the Twitter guy. Oh, Hut Switch Soldier. Timed out. See what I can just do? See how I have the power? I can just ignore the freaking trolling chat. Oh, I can ignore the tweets. Bam! That's what I'm saying, guys. That's why I'm gonna win. Is because I can just do stuff like that. Dude, I was worried I would like go live with like 5 viewers. You told people that you were gonna show the message and that people were getting refunded. Now you're saying you're not gonna show. See, so that's what somebody says. So I just gave the answer. Is because I don't want that to be like a thing. So if I'm gonna make a, how do I put this? This is an opportunity. So apparently I've learned that there is a narrative about me that Charlie has accused me of, which is that I on my video made the claim that people got refunded. And he spent 2 hours looking for it, and he couldn't find it. And then I also said that I have a screenshot of the organizers telling me this. I do have it. If I'm going to be doing that, it's going to be intentional. That's a freaking YouTube video right there, dude. Okay, like that is like I could just destroy Charlie by doing this. Oh shit! Like, do I do this? So, 2. Destroy Charlie with the refund evidence screenshot. Do I do that? What's that? Let me get a drink. Yeah, so the reason why I just like ignore people like that is because I was rusted to somebody else who said this. And what they said is that information is power. And that is a valuable piece of information that I can leverage right now. And the reason why is because, okay, I go to the restroom. Like 30 more seconds and I'll finish my rant. yeah. So thank you. So here's the point. Here's the point. So this is very important. So yeah, because if I have a screenshot that proves that they refunded it, or if I find examples of customers talking about this, or like a clip of a streamer talking about how they got refunded, that's like a YouTube video right there. And so show screenshot plus find user reports myself or find streamer comments. But here's the thing, guys, is I have to actually find this. And so, I mean, unless I just imagined it, I think I remember this. I think this happened. And so I am, okay, you're doing the baby thing. Okay, dude, see, here's the thing. Timed out. Blammo. Gone. Did somebody like react to my stream or something? Why is it like 155 people? Who's Red Bar? Who's Red Bar? I need to. Okay, so here's the deal. So okay, so a bunch of people just came in. So I will give the pitch again to kind of explain what was going on. So was my video real? And the answer is yes and no. There are very real points that I made in the video. I used a real situation. You know, I was a Reddit mod of Livestream Fail. I did get kicked out. You know, I did get tricked by that scam. I did legitimately not think it was a scam at the time, and yeah, so you can laugh at me for that, right? That's fine. And then I made a video where I went over this, where I'm talking about kind of real problems with the company, but I'm just like turning it up to 11. And also because of that, because of my appearance, you know, I know the joke about the bald and, you know, a little bit overweight. I could lose like 10, 15 pounds, whatever. You know, and the voice, you know, I look like the Reddit mod. I have embodied all of the Reddit mods in the world. I was, okay. I knew all this, and I was playing into the jokes a bit. But when I'm making a joke, honestly, when I'm making a joke like that, I'm making it to myself. Because I was not expecting this virality to be that big. The idea that this would end up being reacted to on by like Asmongold and like Moist Critical and all of that. Yeah, I was not expecting that. With that being said, just turn your brain on for a little bit, okay? Ignore the Reddit moderation thing. Ignore the like the Reddit mods have power. The Reddit mods should be treated like celebrities. Ignore that. Reddit is a $50 billion company. It is the 6th largest website in the world by traffic, and it's run by freaking crazies. There's like an army of these unpaid, terminally online moderators who are in control of these massive subreddits that get millions of impressions per day. There's some people who say that doesn't matter. At a very minimum, at the very most basic level, though, it should matter to Reddit, the company, right? Reddit, the company, is worth $50 billion. And if your company is being mismanaged like that, you should at least worry for that reason alone. And so, and I am aware of the irony of me saying that Reddit is run by an army of unpaid terminating line weirdos, because that then includes me, right? I have now made the joke about how I did a thing that was bad, and then like, oh, look at, you know it, oh, you're the thing too. Why don't you just look at a mirror? Because didn't you know that if you accuse somebody of a thing, and then like you're also that thing, therefore that makes you like a hypocrite, and like Okay, I get it. Okay. The point being, what do we do now? That's my pitch. That's what I'm talking about here. And why am I doing this now? The reason why I'm doing all this now is, first, this is kind of an opportunity. I won the attention lottery. I was like the #1 Twitter trend for like the whole day. And you're only going to have 1 or 2 moments like this in your life, and you got to do something about it. And why am I talking about this like in this very meta way, where I overanalyze anything, I act like I'm the puppeteer or whatever. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't take any of you guys seriously. Every single one of you guys on Twitter, every single viewer in chat, you're basically just NPCs, like I'm playing like a video game, and I do not respect anything that you say, anything that you do. You're just a voice that is the algorithm. That is basically what you are. And if you want to get out of that, if you want to stop being effectively a instinctual response that's like triggered by an algorithm, I'm dehumanizing you, by the way. Okay, just so we're clear, I'm being... Let's pull it back a little bit. I'll make statements like this, which are dry humor, where I'm saying a real point, but I'm going over the top here. I'm going way farther than I should, because it's funny, right? And so okay. So to get back to my point here, yeah. Yeah, that's what you guys are. Is your noise in an algorithm. And I'm going to play that game. So, and be different. If you want to be different, do so. Like, think about, if somebody does a piece of content, you should be thinking, how would somebody react to this? Like, what's like the obvious reaction? And just do something different than that, please. And so, who's Red Bar? Who the fuck is Red Bar? and so that's why I'm doing this. Which is because what you have to do as a content creator. You cannot think about this stuff. You cannot let the hate get to you. You cannot think about it as if it's real. You cannot be responding to every single interaction, because you will go crazy. And it will ruin you. It will destroy your mind. I have seen this happen to so many people who are in it, who get their viral 5 minutes of fame, who get their hate, who do the rage bait, and they just collapse because they can't take it, because they take this seriously. None of this should be taken seriously. Okay, cool. So, that is the high-level statement. Is that. So, what do we do next? I don't know. And so, I'm just putting my thoughts out here. Okay, can somebody tell who? Can somebody tell me who Red Bar is? I just want to know what's going on. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry about the supposed docs. Because technically, I'm even like moving in like a couple weeks anyway. It's really funny. Really lucky that I had that. And so what do we do now? And so that's what I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this like very, how I'm the mastermind here. I'm speaking about this strategically. This here, right here, this is a YouTube video. This is like, let's say I'm right and Charlie's wrong. Maybe I imagined it. Then I just like nuke him, right? This is just like a win. But I also just don't want to interact with Charlie anymore. Like, I just don't want to. And I want to like find people who aren't clowns to interact with. And so what is the... That's... Okay, can somebody tell me who Red Bar is? I don't want to find it. Red Bar. Red Bar. YouTube. I don't know who this... He's not even on YouTube. Oh, he is? I don't care. What other questions do you guys have? Great question. So I shouldn't be taken seriously. All right. User in timeout. Should I be taken seriously? You need to look past the jokes, look past the memes, look past the images, and if you can't do that, you're not even really worth considering. And I don't know. Just like, imagine I'm not R-worded, okay? What other questions do you guys have? Come on, guys. I need actual questions. I want meta questions, guys. You know what I mean? You see how I'm villain monologuing? You should try it sometime, guys. There's a... Making a Charlie takedown is a goober move unless you do it ironically. I don't want to be interacting with him. Like, here's the thing. I don't want to do a back and forth kind of a thing with him. It's just like not the... It's like I'm escalating things. It's like now this is a YouTube beef. I just don't want to. Who's... What else do you guys have? What are the questions? Okay, so let's get... Okay, I get... wall count, you gotta stop... Okay. Pulling myself back. Because I was getting into it. Which is... Who controls your actions? Is it me or others? Don't get pulled in. So I gotta stop doing what you guys want to do, and I gotta do what I want to do. Don't take... I cannot take you seriously. Don't. Then don't. Then go along for the ride. If you're just here for entertainment, you know, be entertained. How big is my ego? Let me explain a dynamic that I try to do. And that is, let's say I'm doing something that makes me look like I have a huge ego, right? Like, let's say I'm monologuing. I am talking about how I have power. I'm talking about how I deserve respect, or something like that, or how I can like accomplish something, or I can like do the impossible, or I'm like so arrogant that I think that I can make a video directed to the CEO of Reddit and then he'll listen to me. Let me explain. I hate to keep using this word over and over again, but I really do like it. I really do love this word, and that is post-irony. So what I mean by that, when I'm being ultra arrogant, is that I am actually an anti-intellectual. I am an anti-elitist. All of the things, I can tell you a story of why that is. I went to a very good tech school, but I did not major in computer science, and I ended up in tech later. And so when you do that, you get a bit of a chip on your shoulder. You are comparing yourself to all of these elitists who are like, well, you're not a computer science major, you're not as good as we are, or whatever. And I realize, and you get really caught up in that at the time, because that's how college kids are. This is the only thing that they have in their life, is like the classes that they're taking and the school that they're going to, and that is their self-worth. And once I got out of that, once I had like, a similar tech job as all these other people who like were supposedly so much better than me because of their degree or their classwork or whatever, I just realized that none of that stuff matters. And it's just like a thing that gets people caught up in their own head. And it's just like, it's just nonsense. And you shouldn't let it hold you back. So now back to the point. What do I mean when I'm saying I'm post-ironic? Well, that means that you're ironic twice. That means that you are saying, being ironic once, being sarcastic, is you say something, but you're doing the opposite of what you just said. So what's the opposite of being very egotistical? Well, the opposite is being self-deprecating. It's putting yourself down. It's saying like, I'm sarcastically saying that I'm very good, but actually I'm very bad, right? That's one layer of irony. The second layer of irony is you flip it a second time. So what does that mean in this context? Well, what it means is I'm being egotistical, but I'm actually not as competent as you think that I am. And then you flip it again, and my opinion is, well, that doesn't matter. And my opinion is, you can take your classes, your degree, you can take your credentials, you can take your elitism, you can take your competency, and you can fucking shove it. Because I do not care. That's the point. Is that not that I am good. It's not that I'm any different from you. It's that any of you guys can do this. It's that I am nothing special. All I did was make a stupid video. And like, I'm terminally in line. And I just had the guts and daring to do so. And that can be you. There's nothing stopping you from doing something so extreme and absurd as making a video essay directed to the CEO of the company. And then you'd be surprised when it might actually work. That they might actually read it. Like, did you know you can just do stuff? Like, if you want to contact the CEO of a company, you know they have emails, right? You can just email them. You can just record yourself saying, this is a message to you, bro. And then you could, I mean, what are people's emails? Well, it's probably something like first name, last name at, company.com. And then you can just send the email and they'll read it. And now you're talking to the CEO of a company. And so that is the lesson that I want to give to people. I know it seems like memes. I know it seems like funny, but I really do try to have a surprisingly uplifting message. And you know, I'm happy to be the clown that you laugh at along the way. I'm happy to be that person who does the outrageous, audacious thing, who, you know, pretends like he's doing villain monologuing, who's going through his master plan, who's reaching out to CEOs of companies, and, you know, it won't work most of the time, but maybe sometimes it will. And the point of that is to give you the lesson that you can do that too. So that's my sorry, I just had to do it. I had to that's my Hope Core villain monologue. That's my the uplifting maybe I'll put that. That's a YouTube video. Jeez. That's a YouTube video. What I just did right there. Hope Core villain monologue. Fake ego. Double ironic. Okay, I didn't pay attention for chat for like a couple minutes. What are you guys? What are you guys' like thoughts on the kind of like my cheesy, kind of uplifting message? What the hell are you talking about? Bro, you took mushrooms. Oh, that explained it. You're losing it. The all-powerful moderate. Yeah, cope to do the cope thing. It proves that you care. That's fine. That's an interesting narrative though. It's like the so somebody does a thing, and then you like make fun of them for it, and then somebody's like, I don't care that you make fun of for it, and then you're like, well, you're just coping, bro. You're just pretending like you don't care, but I got you, bro. You got destroyed, bro. It's like what's the impossible argument? Like it's like you can't win on that one, because if somebody attacks you and you like don't care, they can always say, well, you're just pretending like you don't care, buddy. The CEO did watch it. I can absolutely promise you, I would bet any amount of money that the CEO watched my video. I can, dude, imagine what it's like in the Reddit office right now. Imagine like the Slack channels and like the funny things people are saying, and like the actual, I know some employees who used to work at Reddit, or do work at Reddit now, they used to work with. They're probably joking about it. They're like, oh, look at this fucking crazy fucking shit, dude. Look at this silly Reddit. They are probably laughing their ass off at the situation. And I'm good. I'm happy that they're doing it. And I hope that they actually do watch the video, and they do realize that. I hope that they're smart enough. So in the video, I was like referencing real things at the company. I was talking about the partner program and the things that they do, and I was pointing out real criticisms of it. And I hope that they notice that, and they look past like the funny jokes or whatever, and they see what they can do to improve the situation. So yeah. Why didn't I listen to Dan? Here's why. Let me see if I can bold this even more. Who controls your actions? Me. I control my actions. And the other answer is that I did get advice from other people in the influencer space who are very, very knowledgeable about marketing kind of from a business angle, and less of a like a streamer angle. Like I'm talking to like businessmen in the space who do not take this stuff as seriously as everybody else, and they kind of look at things as like an opportunity, and I kind of listen to them. And where somebody like Dan, even he has his own like things going on there, and I don't really necessarily agree with them on it. So that's why. Yep, I was so terminally on and had the guts to do so. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Nope. No. Here's the thing that I will never do. I will never apologize. You can't make me do it. I will not do the cringe apology video. Because then I'm gone. Then I'm donezo. Dude, I'm obliterated. This is the last possible thing that I could do. That I should do. You're really showing... I don't care what... I don't... Okay. Somebody had a narrative of, you're really showing Charlie, buddy. You're doing it like sarcastically. I love overanalyzing things, and I'm so terminally online, and I love like overanalyzing narratives and metas and dynamics. And so the narrative of the meta was like, oh, actually, yeah, you're pretending like you're not mad, but actually you are mad. You mad, bro? Okay, you mad, bro? It's a good one. Okay, okay. This is like, I gotta talk about this one. You mad, bro? Narratives. Mad, bro? Just show you are actually mad, bro. Cope and seethe. Okay, this is like a really, this is so good. It is an unbeatable argument. I am like, this is S tier, bro. S tier. S tier. I actually, like, here's what you do. You do an insult. You suck. You mad, bro? So that's what you go to a person and you say, you suck. You mad, bro? And then somebody responds and they says, no, I'm not mad. And then they're like, well, that just shows you that you actually really are mad, bro. You're coping and seething, bro. Like, this is S tier argument. If you really, really want to piss somebody off, do this one. You can't. I don't even know. I don't know a way to respond to this one. It's kryptonite. It is so good. I can't beat it. I wish I could beat it. It's undefeatable. It is an undefeatable argument. And so. Yeah, you win. I mean, no, you do. I actually mean this honestly. You win. If this is your argument, you've beat me. Unironically, I can't win on that one. It's good. It's really good. I compliment your trolling. I know this because I'm a troll, dude. Okay, like I am a prolific troll. I know all the tricks. Here's the thing. People forget what trolling used to be. Trolling used to be that you knew what you were doing was wrong. You knew you were being sneaky. You knew you were being like, I'm getting under your skin or whatever. But something flipped along the way, and like people started believing like their own nonsense. And I don't know when it happened. I'm an OG troll, dude. Okay, you gotta. you can't get caught up in it. You can't get pulled in to your own nonsense and your own lies, because you will become the lol cow. You'll think that you're trolling, that you're getting the lol cow, and it's just like pigs rolling around in the mud, dude. And so just be more self-aware, please. I'm not gonna tell you not to troll. Okay, I'm a troll. I love trolling. Just be self-aware that is what you're doing. I do. So, so here's a question that somebody said, which is, we love meta-analysis. This, of course, being complaining about the fact that I'm being extraordinarily meta right now. And then maybe either saying that you're hating it, or that I'm boring or something, or whatever. But we go back to rule number 1, which is rule 1. This is before move quickly. That's rule 1, buddy. Yeah, so why am I doing it? Because I like meta-analysis. Why do I like meta-analysis? Because this is my life, dude. I am terminally online. I do overanalyze everything. I do try. I do put effort into my art. Trolling, it's not something you do. It is an art, and you gotta take a step back and think about your actions, dude. You gotta be self-aware to do the good trolling. And so that's why I do it. So why am I being meta? Because I want to be meta. Because that's what I care about. Those are my interests. And I'm the one with the microphone, buddy. This is great, dude. I get it. I understand why people are streamers now. The path. I get it now. I didn't understand it before. I'm not even drunk, dude. No, dude. I'm a quarter of a drink in, guys. I stopped drinking. I haven't drinking anything in a month. I've started drinking now. I'm back on the thing, dude. Okay. I'm not doing too much. I think my plan is like maybe I would like do like 1 or 2 drinks over the course of a thing. I need more. I need it. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it going. No, I'm a quarter of a drink in, dude. I'm not a shitbag. No. Here's the question. What am I? This is an interesting question. I don't know. No. What's the shitbag thing? What's the argument? I want to know. You can call me an idiot. You can call me cringe. You can call me stupid. But why bad person? I am nervous. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I am sweating. Like, dude, you try this. Dude, this shit's. You're 5 seconds. There we go. I'll listen to you guys. That's smart. I'll just listen to the debates. The thing. I don't think anybody's gonna accuse me of being a bad person yet, right? Right? You can call me stupid. You can say I'm cringe. Terminally annoying power seeker, but like bad person? No, I want to know if okay, did anybody... Okay, here's the thing. If I say a thing, if like I ask for it and just nobody gives it to me in like 60 seconds, I'm just moving on. So, yeah. I don't think there's a single person here rooting for you. I don't care. You're watching anyway. I still get the impressions, right? So, okay. Any other arguments? I need more arguments. You're not a troll. Okay. Yeah, it is whiskey. It is whiskey. That's good. I don't know. No, dude, I'm good. Okay, you need help. You're crazy. Yeah, that's the... I don't think this one's S tier. This is not S tier. This is like you need help, bro. I am looking out for you. Just stop so it doesn't get any worse. Is that like A or B? I don't... Oh, I'm a bald person. Okay. That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. Ban for a minute. What else? I need more. Otherwise I gotta move on. Okay, I've been reading chat too much. You're mad? No. If I was Maddox, I'd be I would like have an idea that I would be going through. Right? I'd be like,